For some reason, I'm not surprised that I'm having a hard time trying to find the words to say this to you. And for some reason, I'm not surprised that I'm having a hard time trying to write this out to you. But honestly, you shouldn't be surprised because it's your fault. So I'm going to just say it. I think we should get a divorce. Because lately it feels like we haven't been on the same page. And you no longer feel like an extension of me, and you can no longer say what I'm thinking or finish my sentences, but still you were the one that I chose when I was young because you did right by me. I mean, we did everything together. I know you like the back of my hand. I mean, I ate with you, I drank with you, we grew up together, I brushed my teeth with you, I went to the movies and ate popcorn with you, I smoked with you, so naturally I did right with you too. I used to think that we were made for each other because I couldn't help the fact that I grew so attached to you, but despite that fact, I like to think that we had a connection. Or at least we used to, because lately I feel like I've been getting your secondhand energy, because whenever I want you, whenever I need you to, you fall limp to the task, blind, they're useless, unable to sync to my wavelength, leaving me frustrated. And I hate it because you can't even use your fingers and do the one job that God ordained you to do. I mean, but I guess that's in my best interest because the last time I was with you in that way, the baby we created was retarded.
Wow.
And I know it's not all your fault because it was originally conceived in me, but you were still the channel that it used to get to its final destination. And so when I went through the labor to push this thing from inside of me, out of me, I looked down at what I had created and I said, ew. What is this? This isn't mine. I can't show this to friends and family. Forget it. I'm not even going to name it. But her birth was already documented on paper, so it was too late and she's already a part of me, even if she is an ugly piece or the worst piece. But I'm stuck with her just like I'm stuck with you. I mean, I literally feel stuck to you like Spanx on a thick chick or them tights on Odell Beckham. I feel stuck to you like two lips with matte lipstick being rubbed together or a fat guy in a tight sweater on my thighs on the leather seat on a hot day. But I guess God forgot to mention the tension that can build from being trapped as one. And I feel trapped with you, pushed into an anatomical structure that I cannot escape. Like I'm in a prison overflowing with connecting cells, and you were my cellmate, keeping me bound to you like this vow we took on paper. This poetic vow on paper to stick together for better or for worse. And now this paper with lines and spaces graffitied with our ink has become our prison cell. So I guess you can call us paper mates locked up in a pen.
It went over your head.
You used to be, I can't deny that you are my better half. Because I always did my best work with you, but now I realize that I've been carrying you on my shoulder this whole time, and you're starting to feel like dead weight. And God says that if your hand offends you, chop it off. And to be honest, you never really felt like my right hand, so left hand, listen up. I'm not surprised that I'm having a hard time trying to find the words to say this to you. I am not surprised that I'm having a hard time trying to write this down, but honestly, you shouldn't be surprised because this is your fault. So I'm going to just say it. I think we should get a divorce because honestly, every time I try to write a piece, I feel like we're never on the same page. And you no longer feel like an extension of me, and you can no longer say what I'm thinking or finish my sentences, but still I chose you when I was young because you did right by me. I mean, we did everything together. I know you like the back of my hand. I ate with you. I drank with you. I grew up with you. I brushed my teeth with you. I went to the movies and ate popcorn with you. I smoked with you. So naturally, I did right with you, too. I used to think that we were made for each other because I could not help the fact that I grew attached to you, but despite that fact, I thought we still had a connection. Or at least we used to, because lately I feel like I'm getting your secondhand energy. I mean, whenever I want you, whenever I need you, you fall into the task and lie there useless, unable to sync to my wavelength, leaving me frustrated, and I hate it. Because you can't even use your fingers, and that's the one job that God ordained you to do. But honestly, it's in my best benefit because the last thing we created together was retarded. I mean, I know it's not all your fault because it was originally conceived within me, but still you were the channel that it used to get to its final destination, and I can't help the fact but think that you messed that up. I mean, I went through the labor of pushing this thing out from inside of me, and then when I looked down at what I had created, I was like, ew, what is this? This isn't mine. I can't show this to my family or friends. Forget it. I'm not even going to name it, but it's too late because her birth was already documented on paper, so therefore she is a piece of me. She may be an ugly piece or the worst piece, but she is still a piece of me. So I'm stuck with her just like how I'm stuck with you. And honestly, I feel stuck to you like Spanx on a thick chick or them tights on Odell Beckham. I feel stuck to you like two lips being rubbed together with matte lipstick or a fat guy in a tight sweater on my thigh stuck to a leather seat on a hot day. But I guess God forgot to mention the tension that can build from being trapped as one. And honestly, I feel trapped with you, pushed into an anatomical structure that I cannot escape. Like I'm in a prison overflowing with connecting cells, making you my cellmate. Keeping me bound to you like this vow that we took on paper, this poetic vow to paper to stick together for better or for worse. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I like to think of marriage as a pinky swear. All hands on deck, 50-50, and I'm waiting for you to put your share in. You see, you are mine to have and to hold, and they say that death is in the tongue, but my heart has no tongue, so I put my heart in the palm of your hand, and you are now the voice of my heart. And honestly, I do not like the way you've been treating my heart or my art recently, but honestly, it's not all your fault because my thought process comes in fragments. And my lack of motivation comes in run-on sentences. And I have no guidance like a paragraph without punctuation, but I guess you could say I'm going through a rough period, but I'm so mad because I feel constipated because I got all this good crap that I want to release to you, but it's stuck in a colon and now and it's stuck in a colon, so now this fire is being left there out in the cold, so now it's getting semi-cold, and God spits out the world. And now this paper filled with lines and spaces graffitied with our ink is now our prison cell, so you could call us paper mates locked up in the pen. But still, I cannot deny that you are my better half because I did my best work with you, but all this time I've been carrying you on my shoulder, and now you're just starting to feel like dead weight.
Wow! Wow!
And God says that if your hand offends you, chop it off, but he also says till death do us part, and for us it's literally till death do us part. So if this marriage is a pinky swear, and we're in this 50-50, all hands on deck, this is the index of our marriage, so let me know when you're ready to follow the rule of thumb.